how are you,
Perfect.
sir?
Hey,
Eric Girard. How's everything
how's it
going?
going, Tyler?
Oh,
Good,
it's
good,
good.
good.
There we go. Well, it's nice that we can actually see each other now.
Yeah, yeah.
And so how are you on this cloudy Wednesday?
Good, good. I've put on a hoodie and dealing with the colder weather and make the best of it.
Yeah,
Pretty
you know
nice.
what though? The colder weather, I think we needed it after the last couple of
Yeah,
days. Like
yeah.
I'm just in an apartment with no AC, so me and my poor dog have
Uh,
just been we've just been
it does.
suffering. But
Yeah,
But man, we've been talking about it for a while now. Rock in the River. It's kind of crazy how quickly time flies. Like I feel like they just announced the lineup, and it's like
yeah.
here it is tomorrow. How
I
are
know.
you? It's such a vague question, but like, how are you feeling being the opener for tomorrow? Because it's kind of a big deal, you know?
It is. It is. It's very exciting. I mean, I've been busy all summer with shows and stuff like that, but I've been looking forward to this one here for sure. I mean, Tim Hicks, Team Brody. Uh, Yeah, it's going to be great. It's always a good turnout there. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to be there all weekend enjoying all the bands because there's so many good bands. And just to be a part of that, right? And we're on at late enough where there's going to be a lot of people there and just sharing the stage, a nice big stage and always a good crowd in Timmins.
So
So,
so has it sunk in yet that like this is happening? Because it's kind of like you said, Dean Brody and Tim Hicks, little known
yeah.
artists in Canadian country music. Has it set in that it's like I get to open for them? Has it been like chaos? Are you nervous? Or is it just like I'm ready to go? I'm pumped up. And opening for such big names, does it kind of like does it put a fire under your butt to like really give that, 110%?
Oh yeah. And that's the fun part, right? You get that push and it's like, hey, we got to get our stuff together, and it's a lot of fun and it's a good way to tighten up and just get everything together as a group. And there's uh some big shoes to fill, It's but it's fun. It's the challenge. And no, it hasn't really sunk in yet. It's not going to sink in until probably tomorrow afternoon, or the hour before we go up.
Hmm.
And between that is just getting stuff ready, and try not to overthink it too much, and
Best way
just
to
go on stage and have a great time. Like it's going to be great. It's once you step on that stage, that's when it's like, and you look out and it starts and you get that adrenaline going. And sure enough, like the butterfly is just before that. And that's a fun part about it. I've been
Mhm.
doing for a long time and it's always great feeling. Yeah. Yeah.
And
And you're doing original stuff and you got to do some covers for people know and enjoy. And they're out there to have a good time, and you want to give them that 110% and just give them that energy and feel that energy with them, right? So yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
And that's the great thing about live music too, is, you're there to give the crowd, a show, but they're also there to, for you to feed off that energy as well, right? And I think, people look forward to this, we get this one event, you know, a year, and so people go nuts
Yeah,
for it, all out of town to come see you. And you said you've been like on it, like getting yourself ready. It's because it's Eric Gerard and the Travelers. So,
mhm.
what has the rehearsals been like? Has it, how like if I were to step in the studio just as a fly on the wall, like what would I see in an Eric Gerard and the Travelers rehearsal getting ready for Rock on the River?
You'd see a bunch of goofballs. Uh, just having fun. We get together. We always put together a supper, stuff like that. Get some food ready. We have fun at the same time. We just hang out for the afternoon, and sometimes have a little fire outside and
Nice.
take some breaks. And sometimes we go jamming at the guitarist place, Garrett.
Hmm.
And well, it started off with that. He's always making great food, and I felt a little bit of competition there. So I was like, I got to step it up a notch. And so it was always that one thing there. We would prepare some food and we practice and, of course, have some beers. And it's very chill. We, the last jam we had was with our fiddle player, Mark Desilets. He's really good. And it was our first time rehearsing with him. I was using him for a Rock on the River. Very good fiddle player, and he plays a bit of everything. So yeah, it was a crazy, crazy practice. A lot of fun, and it sounds great. I'm just set up in my living room. I've got all my music stuff on my main floor of my house, and it's just chill, beers, try to work out some stuff, and same time goof around and just have some fun at the same time, right?
Well, and
To
that's
be
just it.
serious, but
It's
you know,
what's the point if you're not having fun? Like, you
exactly.
know,
Yeah.
and I mean, it sounds like a pretty good time. Beer, you're well fed, and music. I
Uh-huh.
mean that and I love that it's not like I mean at least from the impression I'm getting from you is not it doesn't sound very stressful. Like it just sounds like yeah, we're gonna play a show and it's gonna be great. And that energy
Yeah.
is gonna be right on the stage and I think everyone's gonna feed off of it and give it right back. Just out of curiosity, and this really has nothing to do with Rock on the River, but you mentioned how you were trying to one up each other in cooking. What is the best thing you
Yeah.
can make? What
The
is
one I
your
make,
specialty?
the one I make is homemade nachos, homemade salsa. They love it. Make my own salsa and pizza on the barbecue. And it's
Ooh.
my go-to. And it's like I started doing that. And Garrett does all this fancy stuff, all these fancy foods, and I can't compete with that.
Yeah,
So
but
I stick to
sometimes,
my
you gotta keep it simple. That's what they say, right?
yeah.
So,
But at the same time, like the pizza on the barbecue, like we're practicing, is like, okay, I got to slap pizza on the barbecue, and I got to keep an eye on it at the same time, right? So we
right.
start practicing, and then we're in between songs. Okay, I got to take a break. Got to check the pizza, and it's happened a couple of times where I kind of forgot. So well, pizza wasn't that great, but I mean, just,
But I mean, that's what you got to be able to do as a musician, right? Like you got to be able to
yeah,
multitask. Like singing and playing guitar
yeah.
is not easy. So, I
No,
mean,
no,
I like to think that like all this prep, cooking the food, playing the music, it's just
yeah,
going to help you become even tighter on stage. But
yeah, yeah. Well, I also like I play a lot of harmonica while I'm playing
mm,
shows. But that's the thing with a Mark on the fiddle, he'll be replacing a lot of that harmonica. I'm still even doing harmonica because I love it. But that multitasking, like just last practice, I didn't have to do harmonica for half of the songs. And it was just it's, I love doing it, but at the same time, it's nice to interact with the crowd. You have less to
mhm.
do instead of just trying to stick in front of the mic. I got this part, that part, that part. Now I can relax and actually take a look around and enjoy the surroundings. So yeah, yeah, it's nice. We practice and just um, go through it over and over. And anybody's got something they want to go over and a particular part or whatever, we all just mention it and just go through it again. You know, and it's till it feels good, till it sounds good for all of us, and
Mhm.
that's all you can do. And you go on stage, and anything can happen. So you hope for the best and don't worry about it.
Right.
You just play and have fun. That's that's how I like to think about it. It's the only way you can enjoy it. If you overthink it and try to make it perfect, uh, yeah,
Right.
not as chill. It's not as chill. So you just gotta just go do it.
Now,
Just go do
and correct me if I'm wrong. You worked with Johnson's Creek, right?
Yeah,
On your self-titled
yeah.
EP, which was 2020, was it 2022 or 2023?
2022 we started it.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just recording, getting down my ideas, and yeah, started opening up for them. And yeah, we did some recordings just to get the stuff down. Like we got a few recordings. I still got a lot of recording to do. But yeah, it was nice to get that done and have some help there. It's very good musicians and really
Hmm.
nice guys. And now I've got that bass, and now it's just to get. Now I've got these through that. Now I'm playing with these great musicians, uh, like Garrett Menard, Cedric Defany, and Albia from Albia's in another band. He saw me play and was interested, and then we started getting together and practicing. And now we've been so busy this summer, we haven't had a chance to record some of these songs. But it'd be nice to re-record some of these songs with these guys
Hmm.
because it definitely has a different feel with these guys, and it'd be nice to lay that down and have a solid album to put out.
Yeah.
You know, if, but yes, it's fun. I'm interested to see what it's going to sound like with these. We want to write some new songs and just keep going. We just love recording and writing, and obviously playing shows is a lot of fun as well. And but probably after winter, summertime, it's going to be, you know, go to the camp and set up some recording gear. And well, yeah, so it's nice we have these recordings just to show people and maybe put on air here and there, and until we do our actual recording with
Right.
the full band. But it gives you a good idea of what it sounds like, and yeah, it's a good start. Definitely a good start. And if it wasn't for those guys, you get Johnson's Creek. It was a good boost to start playing these shows and meet these musicians and get the ball rolling again. Since COVID, I had it obviously slowed
Right.
down,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. The whole world,
I started off,
unfortunately.
yeah. So
But
it was a slow start, and it was yeah,
well, the ball's
that's where it was.
rolling now. I mean,
Yeah,
I would think performing at Rock on the River, opening for Tim Hicks and Dean Brody, I think the ball's been rolling. Like it's
yeah,
it's
for
it's really
sure.
exciting for you, and I was about to ask, after Rock on the River, what's next? But I think you just kind of explained it.
Yeah, yeah, basically doing that, and then like this summer, just shows started coming up, popping up left and right, left and right.
Hmm.
So that's probably, hopefully that'll happen again. It's mostly all word of mouth, just people emailing us and stuff like that. And yeah, picking our weekends where we can. We all work day jobs as well. So it's trying to cram everything
Right.
together. And everybody's got families, and we've been working hard,
It's good to stay
you
busy
know.
though, eh?
Oh yeah, yeah. And we love it, right? So
Hmm.
yeah. So yeah, recording, writing, and on to the next shows. Yeah.
Now, that being said, I should ask, for anyone who's watching the interview or listening to the interview, where can folks find your music? And if applicable, if someone wants to book you for a show, how can they do that?
They'd have to do it through my Facebook, really. I just keep it really simple right now. I got Facebook, Instagram, on TikTok. We got some live videos that recorded um, as the band themselves. I didn't put any of the demo recordings on the Spotify or anything yet, but I might slap them on there for now until we have some good solid recordings to put up on Spotify. And but basically right now is just coming to watch us live and check out my Facebook page under Eric Girard.
Yeah.
Um, we keep putting on live videos, and sometimes we'll just record in the house, whatever songs that we have. And yes, pretty much it. We don't have
And
this big website or anything like that.
And to support Eric Girard and the Travelers Live, of course. Country night opening for Tim Hicks, Dean Brody tomorrow night at Hollander Park. Get your tickets rotr.ca. That being said, Eric, I won't take any more of your time today. Thank you for coming on.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for
Tyler.
chatting, and we look forward to seeing you absolutely crush it tomorrow night at Rock on the River.
So do I. Looking forward to seeing Timmins again.
And if you have time, I would love to buy some salsa.
Sounds great. Maybe I'll bring some over this weekend.
Oh, hell yeah. Sounds good, buddy. Awesome. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you tomorrow night, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, have a good one, Eric.
You too, Tyler.
Okay, bye.